Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, Toastmasters and guests. Welcome to the 98th meeting of ReaDiscovery Toastmasters Oman and 206th meeting of Humoroids Toastmasters. It's so nice to have a combined meeting. There are two countries, probably more, I don't know. We have Toastmasters from India as well, right? Okay, so we actually have a truly international meeting this evening. Thank you, Toastmaster Gokul. He's the one who got in touch. And I know that he was also in communication with Toastmaster Rohini, who has probably made friends in every part of this world. She knows at least one Toastmaster in every continent, every district. The Toastmaster Rohini is becoming probably the most networked Toastmaster in our club. Thank you very much. Okay. Toastmasters, we provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. The meeting will start in a few minutes. It will go until about 9:30. We do not have any breaks in between. Usually in Toastmaster meetings, we say we do not talk about sex, religion, and politics. Humoroids may sometimes blur the line, but please, this is, we have a more civilized crowd this evening, so let's remain decent. This goes out to all the members of Humoroids, not you guys. You're all very civilized people. With those words, I would like to hand over the proceedings to the president of ReaDiscovery, DTM Kapil. Floor is yours.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Devlal, to kickstart the meeting in your own unique way. It's fantastic to see the diversity, but the unity and the uniqueness in this meeting. What caught the eye is that we will be having a speaker from another club, delivering a speech in another club, and being evaluated by another evaluator from another club. So that would be probably first time for me. I've never done that, so I would love to do that and experience it. Since we are with Humoroids, I thought let's kickstart with a Q&K. Its Q&K is something which the Humoroids are very, very familiar. I got hooked onto it and I just loved it. So just as the Sergeant-at-Arms was different in his address, let the President also be a little different in his interaction. So I'll start off. A half-cut apple resembles whom?
Shannon?
No, the other half. What do you call a dancing train? Boogie woogie. Why is dark spelled with K and not with C?
You cannot see in the dark.
Perfect. My doctor told me my DNA is reversed. I said, and?
DNA and.
I'm just trying to catch up and match up with Humoroids with the Q&K. So let's kickstart the meeting. I request Gokul, the VPE Prime Organizer, to take forward the session. Toastmaster Gokul.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster couple and our very own president. It's nice to see you all again. We are from different world, different region, different club, and I guess this is the first time we are having a three club, joint session. I would say. So, just asking for Shannon, I guess. I hope all of you are from India. Is it?
Me?
Okay.
Am I from India?
Yeah, are you from India?
I've been to Goa.
Okay. I mean, what's your nationality?
No, I'm from the US.
Yeah, definitely. So you're in US
Been for 25 years. And
Okay.
then I'm still a member of the Humoroids Club.
Nice.
You scared me there for a second.
Yeah.
First time somebody's asked me that question. From the
Maybe
north.
it's just your skin color.
I'm from the Himalayas.
Anyway, so we are going back to our childhood days and childhood memories. That is what is the theme today for, and that is nostalgia. Now, how many of you by the way, who are here from 60s, 70s? Anyone? The 60s kid, 70s kid. Okay, there you go. Shannon is there. Anyone else? Devlal, are you? Okay, Suchita is there.
75.
Okay, Devlal is there. Okay, and that is also 70s kid.
That's the
73
wrong
please.
question to
Okay.
ask, Toastmaster Gokul. Very wrong
Okay.
question.
I know. So we all have been into our nostalgic area, and we all are now in different parts of the world doing our work and going on with our work. But what do you think that takes us back in our childhood? Anything? Toastmaster Chandana, what do you think? You can go back to your nostalgia area.
Sorry, your voice is not very clear, Toastmaster Gokul. Could you please repeat the question? Or if there is a bit of a disturbance in the audio.
Yeah, he sounds like Siri.
Maybe you could repeat the question again for my benefit and maybe my other.
Okay. Am I clear?
Yeah, better now.
Okay. So I asked you that what takes you back to your childhood days? What all things which you have done?
Oh, what
The
takes me
nostalgic feel.
back to my childhood days. Okay. Food.
I would
Yes,
say
please.
lots of stories, grandpa stories.
Stories. Okay, yeah. Next
For
one
me,
is-
for me, because I'm a teacher, so when I look at my students, so it takes me back to the golden childhood days.
Okay. Anyone else? Toastmaster Linda? Anything from your side?
For me, it is food. There is a particular
So for you it
dish.
is food. Okay. What is that
Yeah.
particular dish or
There is a
that
particular dish
thing?
which reminds me of my childhood days. I don't know if anyone of you is familiar with that. It's called makhan malai. It's something typical which you get in my part of the country in India. I belong to Lucknow, and this is something very frothy. It's just the froth over the milk. That is what is it with a little bit of sugar, and it's just out of this world. And that is something which I relate my childhood with. Thank you for reminding me of that.
Thank you so much. I do even get reminder of that. You know, the packets of achar you get, the small ones. That as well. Anyone who likes it? Everyone, isn't it? And it's the chips. You get the packet chips, the lollipops, the sip-ups. I guess Toastmaster Roshni is watering mouth. So these are the things where we can take back, or if we see now, for example, if you go to Lulu, you get those type of sip-ups. And we see, we say that, oh, it was there in my childhood days where I used to, or maybe around 50 paisa or 1 rupee something we'll get. And then we used to, drink it after school. So this is what the nostalgia means. So coming back to the nostalgia, we even have memories. So any nostalgic memories do we have with our cousins? Maybe climbing the tree or, maybe falling down together, playing. Just a small open.
Some things are better not revealed.
Okay. So we go on to our nostalgic area where we can, thrive ourselves, be in the past as well and be in the present. So moving forward, I call upon my role players, my set of role players. And we have our first role player, that is a timer. And she is a Toastmaster. She's a Toastmaster since 2018. And she's an insurance professional working with OQ, an oil and gas company. She lives her life with the principle of Dalai Lama. In words, that is in a world where you can be anything and be kind. So, to the kind Toastmaster, I call upon Toastmaster Chandana for your time now.
I thought you would have asked people whether they'll be able to identify and guess who is this person.
We'll come next, don't worry.
No, it's okay. I'm just fooling you all like Toastmaster Gokul. Okay, so I read somewhere that time flies, whether you are having fun or not. So then the choice is ours. And here at this forum, I want to have fun, and I hope all of us have fun for these next 2 hours. So in my role as a timer, I would be keeping track of the timing for all the segments. We have one speech today, which will be for 7 minutes. So at 5 minutes, I'll show green card or green light here. And at 6 minutes, I'll show amber light. And at 7 minutes, I'll show the red light. Speaker will get another 30 seconds to wind up his or her speech. Evaluation for that particular speech will be for 3 minutes. At 2 minutes, I'll show green, 2.5, I'll show amber, and 3, I'll show the red light. Again, 30 seconds will be there. I would like to know, do we have the table topics segment this time? We do have. Okay. In that case, the table topics, each person, each speaker is having a time limit of 1 to 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I'll show green light, 1.5 will be amber light, and 2 minutes will be red light with 30 seconds as grace period. End of the evening, whenever I'm asked by the Toastmaster of the day, I'll share the timing details. Thank you. And back to you, Toastmaster Gokul.
Thank you, Toastmaster Chandana, for your wonderful role of timer role. I hope we all have been the time. Although we have started a bit late, we should be on time. Now, going back again to the memories, as I asked before, anyone from any cousins, anything which you had, made up of, any nostalgia you got when you were here and when you were back?
Doordarshan and Chitrahar.
Even I guess, the Tinkle book. I don't know. In my age, okay, yeah. Then someone else will think that I would say, in my days, I would read Stumpbuck and Tinkle. I don't know about your days. So I would like to know that.
Enid Blyton.
Which all books?
Enid Blyton stories.
Okay.
Storybooks. Stories by Enid Blyton.
Then I guess even we have stories from our grandma.
Yeah,
Yes, I
Chinda
think-
Mama, correct.
Done it, our favorite all over, I think.
Yeah, so I guess in the end, after seeing the bedtime stories, she'll make us sleep as well with a song. That's another nostalgia I would feel. I mean, I feel that. Sorry.
DuckTales and He-Man.
Oh, yeah.
And
Power
Shaktiman.
of Grayskull.
Shaktiman. What do you say? I guess
Shaktiman,
even
correct.
Power Rangers, if you're okay, I mean, if you're in that era, Power Rangers. So again, as I said, the stories are wonderful in those times because we listen a lot of stories, a lot of memories, and also we listen to our grandma who used to, do every kind of things and keep the family going. So I move on to our next role player. He's a accountant. He's a doctor by profession, a consultant surgeon, and head of Department of Surgery at NMC Specialty Hospital. Part of Toastmasters family since 2003. And guess what? He has even won a humorous speech contest in DTAC on 2016. So I call upon Mr. Toastmaster Kadrik for your over to you.
Okay, Toastmaster Gokul, I'm sorry I did not give my introduction, but someone from my club has given to you. Thank you. The thing is, as an hour counter, I will be noticing how many hours, whom's anyone in the audience whilst giving a speech or any role, and I will jot them down. And at the end of the meeting, I will just that is 2 hours from my side. I've already started counting, and I will give I'll give my entire report at the end of the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Kadrik. And as we move on to our full days, Toastmaster Shannon, anything you remember from your childhood days? Any nostalgic feeling?
Nostalgic feeling. Well, I'm at my mom's place, which used to be my grandparents. And out back is a chicken house that no longer has any chickens. And when I was a 5-year-old boy, I used to watch the cowboy movies, where they would get a rope and lasso and get the cows or horses, whatever. And when I was around 5 years old, one of my jobs, because my grandma used to take the farm fresh chicken eggs and sell them to city people. So this one chicken wouldn't get off her nest. So I got this rope, went to get that chicken off the nest so I could get the eggs. But it wasn't a chicken. It was a rooster. And roosters don't like ropes being thrown at them. So I ran out of that little 5-year-old blonde-headed, blue-eyed boy. Grandma, grandma, grandma. And then she saw that rooster coming up and pecking me on my knee. Do you know what we had for dinner that night? Cock-a-doodle-doo. So that's a childhood memory from here where I'm at now.
Thank you so much. It was a really nostalgic feeling. I guess you have got it. The memories still don't die. So, okay, I am coming back to our Indians. Any one of you have been in the, the trees, studying under trees in schools or in colleges? Or you had any maybe experiments over there? Experiment? No?
I can give you a tree experience, but it was not in a village in my city in Bombay.
Okay, yeah.
The thing was that once I had not finished my homework and my
Okay.
school bus came, and in that much time, in order to avoid going to school, I climbed up a tree. So the school bus is waiting, the bus driver is waiting, everyone is waiting for that my watchman to pull me down from the tree and put me in the bus to go to school. So whenever I go back to Bombay, I don't stay in that building anymore. But whenever I pass that building, I look at that tree and I laugh. That what a childish thing I did at that time. I'm still childish. That's a different matter. But I don't climb trees anymore.
Okay. That was another big story we had. Okay, how many of you have climbed the tree and plugged the mangoes? Anyone? Okay, there you go. Suchita. Okay. So I'm going to our next role player, and she is a teacher, a passionate educator. On the personal side, she would say she's from India and she loves reading, exploring topics, leads to personal growth and leadership. She is also a nature lover, and nothing energizes her more than spending quiet time by the mountains or lakes. In her free time, she often finds planning the next travel escape, where to travel or which country to visit. She having joined Toastmasters. Her main goal is to improve public speaking skills, build confidence, and connect with like-minded individuals. Yes, and that is one and only Pooja Arya.
Thank you,
And
Toastmaster.
she'll be the wordmaster and the grammarian. Over to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the warm welcome and introduction, DTM Gokul. I was on a very long break from Toastmasters, so today I'm meeting everyone after a very, very long time. So I hope I'm back again with a bang, and I'll be continuing to join the other meetings also, and I'm on the journey of self-improvement. Thank you.
Can we have the word of the day?
Okay, can I say now?
Yeah.
Okay, the word is perspicacious. Perspicacious, it means someone who's mentally sharp, witty, or mentally very sharp. Perspicacious. I will write in the chat also.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pooja, for the word and the role.
Yeah, thank you.
Now we move on to our thoughts. So, what all nostalgic thoughts are you getting? Or what means, like sitting over here, you're in a session, and what do you think? Okay, I should have done that when I was small. I should have done this when I am still small, and now also I have to do. What is the thing, Toastmaster Rohini? Yeah, to you.
Sorry,
Start with you.
I was just looking at the word that
I know.
Pooja just
You're in
gave.
your deep thoughts.
So, about my nostalgic memory, I think the first thing that comes to my mind is whenever I see my nieces who just live nearby. One is 4-year-old, and the other one is 11. So both of them take me on a ride every time I meet them. They one or the other thing would be call back to my childhood. My most favorite vacations used to be spent at my mom's hometown, not mine. So that's far away from around 300 kilometers or so from my home. So that's something that always comes to my mind. And every time I visit that place, which is that gives me the feeling, the nostalgic feeling that takes me back to it. Thank you.
So you still think about your old days with cousins?
Yes, definitely.
Anyone else? About Toastmaster Sarita? How about you? Any thoughts on nostalgic tree?
Yeah, good evening, everyone. My nostalgic memory is same like Rovini. On the vacation, we are usually visiting our grandparents' home. Then all cousins are there. We are enjoying 1 month there. That is my very nostalgia. Yeah, that's feeling.
Thank you. So to go on forward with our thought of the day, we have a Toastmaster, who's really, really perspicacious, and he's a maths teacher. Quite, I would say, and she has quit her job to take care of her parents and children. An avid book reader, I would say a bookworm, who likes to read mostly fiction and post book reviews on her Instagram and Goodreads. I call Toastmaster Anuradha for the thought of the evening.
Good evening, everybody. I want to talk about Maya Angelou, an American memoirist, poet, and civil rights activist. She has written 7 autobiographies, which focuses on her childhood and early adult experiences, of which I've read the first, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. Now, I'll give you the most famous quote by Maya Angelou. She says that I've learned that people will forget what you said. People will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anuradha, for the thought of the evening. Without any further, I do call upon our big boss, also known as the Gentle Evaluator, and the Roast Master, DTM Devlal, who is known as 2 DTMs, one in Legacy and one in Pathways. And Toastmaster since 2006. He's a former Division H Director, Pathways Ambassador, works as Head of Learning for an MNC in Abu Dhabi, fond of cats, outdoors, martial arts, and tunes. Over to distinguished Toastmaster Devlal. Sahadeva.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gokul. My role this evening is General Evaluator / Roast Master. Usually in Toastmasters, it is a General Evaluator. In our club, it is a Roast Master. It is the same role with a bit of attitude. So when we are in a combined meeting, generally we turn it down a notch. I'm still contemplating that idea, but towards the end of this meeting, I shall be giving a report where we will go to the details of the meeting, what went well, what could have been done better, etc. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you, DTM Devlal. And moving on back, I remember Toastmaster Chandana's input. Now, as I'm from South India, I do have this, not recipe. I mean, I would say my uncle, whenever he comes home, he plucks, in front of our home itself, we have a mango tree, and he plucks one mango, nice ripe mango, comes, he cuts it, and then he puts salt and chili pepper, powder, and maybe sometimes with oil. We just mix it up and then we eat it. So, any legacy recipes from your side, Toastmaster Chandana? Any recipes from any state? None.
We used to have tender mangoes. I don't know whether you know tender mangoes. It's a very popular thing in Kerala and in Tamil Nadu. So like when my mom used to make it in big jars, I used to request her to give some to me. I used to wash it and run around eating those mangoes like you did.
I guess even we have also say, what do you say? In Malayalam, we say it as uppilitta nelika, naringa.
Yeah.
Anyone? So that is also another
Kadumanga.
dish. Kadumanga pickle, kadumanga achar. Then what do you say? All these type of salt, which is actually dipped in. We keep it for so many days, and we eat it. I guess now I have in my kitchen. My mother has kept it over there.